You are watching Kababayan LA. My name is Janelle So, your Kababayan in Los Angeles. At pag pinag-uusapan mga kababayan dito sa Amerika, you know, a lot of us weren't born here. And so a lot of us come from the Philippines. And when we do, we need to take care of our immigration stuff, immigration documents, everything about immigration. And so here on the show, we try to make it easy for you by explaining immigration terms, some immigration processes. Attorney Reeves and Attorney Miller are here joining us once again. Hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, Janelle.
And today we are going to talk about unlawful presence waiver, which, Attorney Reeves, I remember you talked about this when you were last here. So what's new?
Well, it was only a press release from Washington last time we were here, but now it's a reality. They've already published the proposed regulations to allow people to go overseas and get their waiver already approved of in the United States. And so that they have their physical in the United States, they can be out of the embassy with their green card in 24 hours.
Wow.
But it only applies to certain classes of people. You have to be immediate relative petition. In other words, married to a U.S. citizen or petitioning U.S. citizen petitioning the children. Okay. And that's the only class that qualifies right now for this pre-waiver before they go to the embassy. And that pre-waiver is really a big deal, because prior to this regulation coming into effect, they would go overseas, apply for the waiver over there, and they would be very lucky if it was approved of in 5 months.
And this is for people, I'm sorry, this is for people who
overstayed more than 180 days, which is 99% of all the people that have to go overseas. It's for people that don't have documents, lost their entry documents, fiancés that came to the country, and K-1 fiancés and seamen. Now, the immigration estimates is 1 million people this affects. Now, in the Philippine community, there are tens of thousands of people just like that. Now, prior to that, they have to wait overseas anywhere from 6 months to 3 or 4 years. The extraordinary hardship that was brought on their family, financially, and emotionally, extreme hardship.
And Attorney Reeves would know they had been serving the Filipino community for many years now. How many years now, Attorney
31 years. We're both board-certified immigration lawyers, and we're both super lawyers, too.
Can you count the number of green cards that you have attained for your clients in those 37 years?
31 years.
31 years?
31 years, and we estimated it's over 25,000.
Wow, wow. And for those that aren't very lucky, Attorney Miller, I know this is your specialty. You are the lawyer for deportation cases. For those that aren't very lucky, for those that can't qualify for this, what kind of relief is available to these people?
Well, one of the things to remember is that if somebody is already in deportation proceedings, they're not going to be eligible to even apply for the waiver. There are ways to deal with that. If the court case is either administratively closed or terminated, or if the person is able accepts voluntary departure and closes their case that way, they will then be able to get to apply for the waiver. The thing to be cautious about, though, is that if you take voluntary departure under the law as it stands right now, you can only get a maximum of 4 months. And if you overstay that voluntary departure, not only does it become a deportation order without anything else happening, but then you won't be eligible for the provisional waiver. Okay. Because you'll then have a deportation order, and that excludes you.
So essentially, you're telling people not to do that voluntary. Okay.
I am telling them that, and I'm also saying that whenever you take voluntary departure, you need to be very, very careful, because if you are, again, you can only get a maximum of 4 months. If you've had a trial, you can only get a maximum of 2 months. If you stay 1 extra day, it's a deportation order. Even if you go to the government lawyers to ask them to reopen on a prosecutorial discretion, they won't do it. Okay. So you need to know what it is you're going to be taking and what else is available for you, because you may have some real relief out there.
And that is why we rely on lawyers, because they are the experts. Both of them are board certified. Both of them are super lawyers, Attorney Reeves, Attorney Miller. That's the number to call on the screen. They do give free face-to-face consultations consultations, so schedule your appointments now. Thank you so much, and more power to you.
Thank you, Janelle.
Thank you.
Entertainment news when we return. Don't go away.